Welcome back to Snooze Nebula. Let yourself settle now. Pull the blanket close, let your body grow heavy and warm, and let your eyes drift closed whenever they are ready. Tonight, we are going to sink down slowly and softly into the deep blue calm of the ocean, to drift among the gentlest of giants, the great whales who glide through the dark water, singing to one another across whole oceans, and rising now and then to breathe beneath the stars. There is nothing to do now but float and rest. So take one slow breath in and let it go, and let us drift down together into the deep and quiet sea. Let us begin. Let us begin with the greatest of them all, the blue whale. It is not only the largest animal alive today. As far as we know, it is the largest animal that has ever lived on land or in the sea in all the long history of the earth. Larger than any dinosaur that ever walked. A blue whale can grow longer than 3 school buses parked end to end and weigh as much as a whole herd of elephants. Its heart alone is about the size of a small car, beating slow and steady in the deep, and you could very nearly crawl through the great vessels that carry its blood. And yet, for all its vastness, the blue whale is a gentle, peaceful creature, drifting slowly through the open sea, feeding on some of the tiniest animals in the ocean. The biggest heart that has ever beaten on this earth, beating quietly, right now, somewhere out in the deep blue dark. Whales are among the great singers of the world. The humpback whale, in particular, sings long, winding songs, low moans and soft cries and gentle creaking notes, woven together into melodies that can last for many minutes and then begin all over again. And here is the wonderful thing. Because sound travels so far and so clearly through water, the deep calls of the largest whales can carry across enormous distances, perhaps for hundreds of miles, from one lonely singer to another, far away in the dark. All the whales in a great stretch of ocean will sing the very same song, and slowly, over the seasons, that song will change, a little at a time, and every whale learns the new version until the whole ocean is singing something new. Imagine that soft sound rolling on and on through the deep blue water, a gentle music passing between giants you will never see, all through the quiet night. You may wonder how such a creature sleeps out in the endless open sea. Whales cannot simply close their eyes and drift off as we do, for they must remember to rise to the surface and breathe, and so they rest in their own gentle way. Sometimes, whole groups of whales will gather together and float upright in the water, perfectly still, their great bodies hanging quietly with their heads near the surface, resting and dozing like a little forest of gentle giants standing in the sea. Sailors have come upon them like this, dozens of whales, motionless and peaceful, rocking softly with the waves. They only rest for a short while at a time, and then rise, slowly, to take a warm breath of air before sinking gently back down into the blue. A calm, unhurried kind of sleep, out in the middle of the wide and quiet ocean. Many whales are great travelers, crossing whole oceans every single year. Some, like the gray whales and the humpbacks, make one of the longest journeys of any animal on Earth, swimming many thousands of miles from the cold, food-rich waters near the poles all the way to the warm, gentle seas near the middle of the world, where they raise their young. A mother whale will carry her calf on this enormous voyage, guiding it gently through the deep. And the calves themselves are born wonderfully large. A baby blue whale is already one of the biggest animals on the planet at the moment it is born, and it drinks so much of its mother's rich milk that it can gain as much weight in a single day as a grown person weighs altogether. Slowly, side by side, mother and calf travel on through the warm blue water, in no hurry at all, the way whales have crossed these oceans for millions of years. It is easy to forget, but whales are not fish at all. They are mammals, warm-blooded, just like us. And just like us, they must breathe air. They cannot breathe underwater. And so, all through their lives, whales rise gently to the surface to take a breath, sending up that soft, misty spout you may have seen in pictures, before slipping back down into the deep. Long, long ago, the ancestors of whales actually walked on land, on 4 legs, near the shore. Over millions and millions of years, they returned, little by little, to the sea, and their bodies slowly changed to suit it. And yet they never lost that old need to breathe the open air. So when a great whale rises and breathes out beneath the evening sky, it is doing something not so very different from you lying warm in your bed, breathing slowly in and out as you drift towards sleep. For all their size, the greatest whales eat some of the smallest creatures in all the sea. Instead of teeth, they have long, soft, comb-like plates in their mouths called baleen, hanging down like a great fringe. To feed, a whale simply opens its enormous mouth and takes in a huge gulp of seawater, thick with tiny drifting creatures, and then gently pushes the water back out through the baleen so that all the little morsels are caught and swallowed, and nothing but clean sea flows away. It is a slow, calm, unhurried way to eat, drifting through clouds of tiny life in the cool blue water. And so, the biggest animals the world has ever known are fed quietly and gently by some of the very smallest. There is something soothing in that thought. The whole vast ocean, from the smallest speck to the greatest giant, gently holding one another up. Whales are among the longest-lived of all creatures. Some kinds, like the great bowhead whales of the cold northern seas, are thought to live for 200 years or more, which means that gliding quietly through the icy water right now, there may be old whales that were already swimming as young ones, long before your great-great-grandparents were ever born. Imagine all that a creature might see in 2 slow centuries beneath the waves, whole lifetimes of moonrises glittering on the surface far above, countless quiet seasons of singing and traveling and resting in the deep. Whales have swum in our oceans for tens of millions of years, long before there were any people to wonder at them. And out there, right now, in the deep and gentle dark, they are still singing their old slow songs, as they have all along through all the long and peaceful nights of the world. So, as you drift off now, imagine that deep, calm ocean, dark and soft and endless. Somewhere out in the blue, a great whale is gliding slowly through the quiet, singing its low and gentle song, rising now and then to breathe beneath the stars. The sea rocks it softly, as it has for millions of years. and you, warm and safe in your bed, are rocked just as gently now toward sleep. Let the day go. Let yourself grow heavy and calm and still. Sleep well, and whenever you are ready, we will drift through the deep blue again. Good night from Snooze Nebula.